Brittani Moncrease is there. She was there a few moments ago, and she is talking to parents now. A pretty dramatic story you're hearing right now, Brittani. Tell us about it.
That's right. We actually are with Lawrence, whose son is in the school, and he actually was one of those students who ran when he heard the gunshots and jumped out the window and came here to the elementary school. Lawrence, tell me a little bit of what your son was telling you.
Well, he told me he was in class in the A hall. He heard 2 to 6 shots ring out coming from around the B hall. So his teacher, whose class he was in, closed the door, in which allowed him and more students to jump out the window and seek shelter at the school next door.
As a parent, how are you feeling that your son just went through this?
Yeah, my oldest boy, he just went through it when he was a senior here last year, so now his brother is going through it as a freshman. You know, something has to be done. And all for the kids now, you know, at the stadium, and parents are having a hard time at getting to their kids to pick them up. So, like, it's just, yeah, it's things all over the place.
Yeah, I see you shaking your head. Is there frustration there?
Yeah, of course. Like, it's 2 years in a row. Like, something has to be done. There's such, like, you know, you go to drop off something, you got to show your ID, you got to go through several things to get in as parents. But, like, now, you know, a gunman can slide through the crack, I guess.
Yeah, and how do you feel? I know your son is safe. You were able to reunite with him.
Yeah. All is well now for me, but, you know, I can't say the same for all the other parents out here.
And then thank you again for speaking with us. And I'm glad you are safe and your son is safe and that you all were able to reunite back with each other. So, and that's just one of the many stories that we're finding here. Again, over at the elementary school, there's a group of high school students who immediately took off running when they heard those gunshots go off, and they ran here to the elementary, and that's where there's a line of parents still waiting to reunite with their children. Some of them high school students, some of them are the elementary schools, and we'll stand out here and continue to talk to parents and students as more are reunited with their families. Chris?
And Brittani, just a quick question. I just want to go back to something that he just said. He had a son at school last year, senior year. He goes through a school shooting, rushes to the school, makes sure his son is okay. The son graduates. His younger child is now a freshman, and he's back at the very same school going through the exact same thing. It's hard to understand how that could happen.
It is, Chris, and you know, there's a lot of questions that parents have here, and that one question there is how? You know, how could this happen again? As you mentioned, this one parent, his son went through it last year, his senior year, and now his freshman son is going through the same thing, and it's almost just 3 days after the date from last year, which was April 12th. We're April 15th, and so this is almost just a year later. A similar incident has happened again, so naturally parents are frustrated, and they have a lot of questions, and they want to know why.
Brittani, you were outside the elementary school. I believe it's just right around the corner from you right there. I'm sure it went on lockdown as soon as this happened at the high school, which is just north of it there. They share the same property. But is it regular dismissal, from what you can tell, there at the elementary school as well?
For what I can tell, and we can actually pan over to show you some of the elementary school here. Right now, we haven't seen any of the elementary school students come out that we've seen. There's a few students out there, but we're not sure if they were brought out from in this particular school. Mostly those that are standing near the door there are parents. And another student told me that the parents are waiting there so that way they can get to their children. But we haven't quite yet seen a lot of people with their children and reuniting with their children over there. Not a lot of movement, but definitely on this side, there's parents that's been walking. They've been walking all up and through between the elementary school and the high school, and some of them have been able to reunite with their students, but then there's others that are still waiting. And so that's where we're standing right now. We'll keep an eye on that elementary school too, and we haven't had a chance to go over there just yet, but we're going to go over there to see if any of the students have been able to reunite with their families and their parents on the elementary school side as well.
Brittani, good work. It's Brittani Moncrease out there. She is in between the high school at Wilmer-Hutchins and the elementary school there. Great work. You know,